Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Bullish header! Oh, crossbar! And another try! Goal! Santos! And Santos take the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Santos are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So, a breakthrough already.
Valencia. Adama Traore going face-to-face with his great rival. And he shoots! Goal! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
He is through here. Played in by Draxler. Gets his head on it! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And it's Draxler. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Sara, that's a good ball out wide. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Draxler. And it's Mykolenko. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mykolenko made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Now he's off and running. Mazraoui. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Oh, Yaremchuk!
Great effort, but no way through. And here's the chance to counter.
Oh, played through for the wide man, and that is expertly dealt with. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Santos looking to pass their way through. Knocks it into space. Adama Traore. Mazraoui calmly anticipates. Passing is crisp and sharp. Pablo Fornals. Great vision. Delivers the ball. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Danny Vivian. Yaremchuk is onto it in a flash. Adama Traore, nicely shaped ball. Paredes. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Tries to cross. Goes for a shot!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Caio Henrique.
Crunching tackle. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Yaremchuk.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He's found a way through, and the shot! Goal! Santos! Into the lead once more. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And now he has two. Santos go into the lead.
Van Aken.
Valencia.
Now it's Sara.
This looks promising.
Nilsson. And it's a foul. Nicely shaped cross. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is.
And the counter is on.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
That is ended up in no man's land.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And the pass is intercepted.
Draxler. Yaremchuk.
Can he latch on to this? Muslera breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Sara. And it's a foul.
Now it's Adama Traore. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
And he's intervened well there.
No foul, says the referee. Sara was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Pass somewhat off target.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. Adama Traore. And that'll be the last act of the first half. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Substitution for Ajax, number 25. Coming on the field is number 19.
So off we go once more.
Ajax really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Yaremchuk.
He's having a go! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yaremchuk is offering a wry smile there.
And it's Enrique.
Threads one in, pinches it off him.
Ajax different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's come off the upright.
Van Aken. En-Nesyri.
Now it's Adama Traore. Valencia. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Ajax really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Well-timed, excellent interception.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Pablo Fornals. Ajax perhaps contemplating their next change here.
He's got away.
Gallagher.
Takes a shot! He scores! 2 up now, and they are cruising. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Paredes. Oh, that's well spotted.
Just the keeper to shoots! It's loose and there's a race.
Oh, what has happened here? Gallagher is flagged offside.
Substitution for Ajax. Number 13.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 11. Number 20. Hans Beneken. Coming on the field. Number 30. Shishko.
And it's Enrique. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Substitutions taking place.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That's a sharp pass. Now it's Gallagher.
Big chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Gallagher has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
And here's
And the shot! Oh, he's been caught, and one more try! He has done it! And they are dragging it back! Game on again!
not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
He's a sharp little ball here. Great chance!
Keep calm and...
Has a shot! Oh, that is outstanding! About as smooth as it gets. Again, we are level. What a contest!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
We have ourselves a real game here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And it's made it...
And the finish!
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
He's gone for goal! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Substitution for Ajax. Number 8.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 53. Substitution.
Tries to play it through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Colin Muani.
Oh, good-looking ball.
Now it's Yilmaz. Can he get on the end of this?
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment.
Mikolenko. He's shifting through the gears here. Mikolenko puts a cross in. Bujalski. Nicely spread. Out to the right. And he skips past his man. Yilmaz with the cross. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
And he gets rid in a hurry. And he's had a hit! Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it! And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle.
What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Ajax leave it late, but in the end, it was great.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.